It is a great fixture with a wonderful history, and the usual hype has been building all week long. The stadium is full and the fans are getting to fever pitch.
The challenge for us in the commentary box as always. I'm Martin Tyler. Alan Smith's with me.
Not too much of a challenge, I don't think. It should be a good game, this.
It's Fiorentina in today's game against Juventus.
Very much the highest scoring team we've seen this season. Juventus, exceptional.
Well, they've been full of goals and coming from all areas of the pitch too.
The stories in the papers this week have been about possibly him announcing his retirement, Alan. What do you make of that?
Well, it's his decision. I mean, you are a long time retired and you don't want to make a premature judgment, but he hasn't been in the best of form recently.
Fiorentina's lineup for you. It's a real group mentality in this lineup about pressing the opposition into making mistakes and cashing in on it straight away.
Well, it takes a lot of energy, a lot of motivation. It's easy to drop off, and when you do drop off that really aggressive closing down, that's when it can fall down.
Wholesale changes for Juventus.
Wojciech Szczesny starts in goal.
Leonardo Bonucci starts with Samuel Umtiti as the centre-backs. Miralem Pjanic starts, looking to continue his great form in midfield. Romelu Lukaku is the sole striker today.
The teams are ready and bursting to get the game underway. There's good progress with this attack.
Jordan Veretout. A couple of teammates who are clearly on the same wavelength. Samuel Umtiti.
Got to keep the ball here under some pressure. Going forward well. Supporting player alongside. Sandro.
Gallo. Juventus still on the ball thanks to the referee. It could have been a foul, but he chose to let them go, and they're still going.
Douglas Costa. What an opportunity if he picks out the right man. He's cleared that really well. Saw it coming, cut it out. Good work. Pjanic. Here's Douglas Costa. Good work, really, to read the intention of the pass.
Valeri. Gallo. Dybala. Stopping the pass getting through with a good piece of anticipation. Gallo. Dybala. Patience is the name of the game at the moment.
Now, can he take them on? Clever feet there to go inside his man. Got his head to it well, but no power.
Did well to get there first, to find some space, but couldn't apply the finishing touch.
Lukaku. Jordan Veretout. Valeri.
He's blocked the shot well.
Jordan Veretout.
And here's the shot. And that will be a corner. put the corner in the middle. There's still danger here after this half clearance.
Gallo.
Closing him down.
Miralem Pjanic.
Douglas Costa. Oh, the wide man can show his skills here. That's a silly tackle, really. Well, it is an early yellow card here, and that rather sets the tone, perhaps, this referee. He might, I don't know, live to regret it. The player might certainly live to regret it.
He might, and it'd be interesting to see if that affects his game, because he's on a tightrope now. This lad tends to put a bit of whip on these free kicks. Needs it here.
Put in with a bit of curl on it. Still a chance in there off the goalkeeper. Cleared away, well away from goal.
Couldn't keep it in play, it's gone out for a throw. Brahimi. Gallo. Alexandro.
No great danger here, but they've got the ball. That's the most important thing.
Romelu Lukaku. Here's Alexandro.
They've gone wide. Chance to get the ball in the box. Oh, that's good defending. Sandro.
Gallo. Miralem Pjanic.
Now the shot! Well, he's skimmed the top of the bar here.
I think the keeper was probably comfortable, but decent effort.
Jordan Veretout.
And there is some backup for him in this position. The cross is blocked there by the defender. Made a quick interception. Joao Cancelo.
Gallo. Alexandro.
Doing well to keep the ball.
Here's Douglas Costa.
Lukaku.
Miralem Pjanic.
A little bit risky, this manoeuvre of dropping off, because the ball will keep coming at them and they won't be able to get out.
And that's good support as they build this attack. Gallo.
Dybala.
Well, it will be a throw-in. Valeri. Gonzalez.
Guiding it through the defenders. And he's put it away. Oh, it's an offside decision.
Well, the players can't believe it, and neither can the crowd, but it's the right decision.
What did you make of it, Alan?
Well, I thought he was onside, you know, but he's gone through and tucked it away. But looking at the replay, yes, he had gone a bit early.
Jordan Veretout.
He's got some strength, hasn't he, to shield the ball like that.
Gallo.
Making sure there's no turnover.
Miralem Pjanic.
Very stylish, Alan, in possession, Miralem Pjanic.
Yeah, he's an elegant passer of the ball.
Spaced across the ball now. Put into the middle. Cleared away by the defender. They could pose some danger now.
Miralem Pjanic.
It's an excellent cross.
Valeri. Miralem Pjanic.
Dybala.
Jordan Veretout. Dybala. Miralem Pjanic. Gallo.
Joao Cancelo.
Here's Alexandro.
That would be a throw. That's a wasted throw. He's given it straight to the opposition.
That's offside. Referee has stopped the play as soon as the flag went up. Gallo.
Good play from Juventus to get into these attacking areas.
Miralem Pjanic. Dybala. Brahimi. Gallo.
Well defended, not just getting across, he thought quickly as well.
Miralem Pjanic. Dybala.
Not a threat at the moment, but they have got the ball, and that, I suppose, is a threat. Joao Cancelo.
Trying to find an opening. Not panicking.
Dybala.
He's got it away, and that's what you have to do. Juventus will get the throw. Gallo. Miralem Pjanic.
Oh, it's a corner now for Juventus. Certainly not the best we've seen from Romelu Lukaku today, Alan.
That's been really disappointing and poor from him. I don't know, he seems low on confidence. He's not been volunteering for the ball. And as you can see...
It's in from Dybala, and they get it away.
Here. Well, he tried to find his man, but he's only put the ball into touch. Gonzalez. Well read by the defender.
It's really passive play at the moment by the defending team.
Some options now for the pass.
Lukaku! And the goalkeeper got a touch to that. Fine save.
Corner now for Juventus.
Well, the goalkeeper wouldn't want to be beaten from there, and he made sure he wasn't spectacularly.
Yeah, because it was sweetly struck, and you do have to pay attention to those.
Dybala with the corner. Definitely destined for the goal kick.
Well, that's a free kick to Fiorentina. Gallo. Here's Alexandro. Miralem Pjanic.
He's got some room out here in the wide position.
Samuel Umtiti. Alexandro. Gallo. Here's Alexandro. Miralem Pjanic. Attacking well here.
And shoots! He's made the save.
Miralem Pjanic. Gallo. Brahimi.
Bit of space to go forward into with the ball. And that's into the gloves of the goalkeeper. Not the hardest thing he'll have to do today by any means.
Joao Cancelo.
Douglas Costa. Well, he clears the danger.
Miralem Pjanic. And there is the half-time whistle. 0-0 at the break. Juventus not leading at half-time, not losing either, of course. So there are some pluses to take into it, but it hasn't been a vintage Juventus so far.
No, it's a bit of a collector's item so far, but still, 45 minutes, you'd expect that to change.
Juventus get the second half underway. Gallo. Joao Cancelo. Trying to find a way through here, probing away. Now he can cross it.
Pjanic onto Dybala.
Gallo. Time to get the ball in. Joao Cancelo. Miralem Pjanic.
Lukaku, good vision. Looking for teammates in the middle. That is one of the great saves.
Had no right to stop that. Had no right to get a hand on it. What a stop.
Lukaku.
He's got it away, and that's what you have to do. Jordan Veretout. Leonardo Bonucci. Joao Cancelo. Gallo.
Anticipated the direction of the pass and was able to intervene.
Valeri. Jordan Veretout.
It's a very good interception.
Fiorentina will make a substitution here. Valeri.
Good vision.
And that will end the threat, at least for the moment.
Douglas Costa. Here comes Douglas Costa, who can be very speedy in these situations.
Jordan Veretout. Fabian Delph. Gallo.
He screened the ball well there.
The referee had a good look at that, decided it's just a throw after the tackle.
Well, no surprise at this stage in the game that the managers are thinking about making changes. In fact, both managers are here, and we will get a substitution apiece.
Matuidi. Dybala. Cut out the pass.
Good work, really, to read the intention of the pass.
Jordan Veretout.
It's a poor ball and overhit.
Matuidi. Dybala. Well, it's hit the ref, rather. Saw it coming, cut it out, good work.
Douglas Costa.
Chance to put it in the box from here.
He's had to tackle there to concede the corner. Put the corner in the middle. Got to get it over the first man defending, and they haven't done that from the corner.
Strong, powerful clearance.
Well, here's an opportunity with the ball over the top. It's offside, that's what the assistant has said.
Well, when he looks back on that, I think he might be a bit disappointed because the striker seemed to time his run really well.
Bonucci.
Joao Cancelo.
Matuidi. Here's Alexandro. Matuidi. Gallo.
Joao Cancelo.
Short passes, but they're keeping the ball.
Nice return pass.
Comes in strongly.
Able to cut that out with some sharp movement. Could make a chance with this tackle. Dybala. Whipped in from the wide area. Defended well. Lukaku. Back with Matuidi. Lukaku.
Good distance to the clearance then. Juventus will get the throw. Matuidi. Gallo.
He's got his shot off now. Off the post.
So close, inches away, but they are playing well. I fancy him to get another chance and get the noses in front here.
Joao Cancelo.
Dybala. Gallo. Matuidi. Romelu Lukaku. Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it.
With a chance opened up here for Dybala.
Goalkeeper will be hoping that all his work today is as easy as this save. Gonzalez.
On the move and able to cut out the pass. Being closed down here.
So we'll restart with a throw-in. Fiorentina to make a change. Fabian Delph.
Trying to pick out someone in the centre.
Trying to cross it, and in the end, a bit of a waste, I think. Dybala. Leonardo Bonucci.
Joao Cancelo.
Gallo.
Just lent the ball to his mate and got it back again. Delivered into the box.
Jordan Veretout.
Just over quarter of an hour left on my watch. Can really get at the opposition here.
Juventus are going to make the substitution. Jordan Veretout.
An incisive pass. Plenty of power, but not too much direction.
Dybala.
Joao Cancelo.
Here's Alexandro. Gallo.
Joao Cancelo.
Lukaku. Coming up now, a corner. The ball's just deflected behind for that.
Well, I'm guessing that he's not going to try that again in a hurry, particularly after his manager gets into him after this match.
Corner played into the middle to put them in front. That's marvellous goalkeeping, and the scores are still level this late in the game.
Well, he's one of the best in the business.
Real chance.
Richly deserved opening goal. A match that looked as though it might end frustratingly for them. But they have been the better side throughout, and now they've got what they really have pushed for throughout, right from the first whistle. They've been the side that has attacked, that wanted to win the game, and they should go on and win it from here.
Juventus are ahead.
Well, the clock's showing 9 minutes left to play.
Keep an eye on the watch,
Because we haven't got that long to go. And the team know that. They can't get too desperate, though. They need to keep some sort of poise about their play.
Yeah, they've got to keep the shape. I mean, it's not time to further centre-half and the goalkeeper forward yet, but we're approaching that moment.
and that's dealt with the problem.
Looks like some substitutions coming up for Fiorentina.
Dybala. Now the shot!
Well, you can't knock these fans. They're doing everything possible to get behind their team here.
And there's the interception. Dybala.
Bit predictable with the passing and the opposition able to deal with that. A narrow margin. It will be enough for victory if Juventus can see it out now.
Yeah, the manager just waving his arms about, trying to make a couple of adjustments.
Matuidi. Gallo.
Played down the wing, keeping the wide attack going.
Trying to get behind the defenders to get in a good cross.
It's not really away, poor clearance. Dybala. And there he is, clearing the danger again. They can be quick on the break now. The board shows 3 added minutes. Fabian Delph. And here they come again. It might be their last chance here to get something from the game. Well, a corner, it's a chance to get level in this match. Late on, it's an important corner, this one, you feel. In goes the corner.
Oh, it's a goal, it's an equaliser. And it just shows that possession isn't everything, because they've had pretty little. But when they got the ball this time, they carved out this move, and they have carved out an equaliser. Well played.
That goal really takes your breath away.
Well, the attention to detail from the coach on these kind of set pieces is faultless. He'll be delighted with that.
Well, it's a goal worth replaying over and over again, isn't it?
So away we go at 1-1. Leonardo Bonucci. Bernardeschi. Lukaku. Well, there is the final whistle, and it's finished all square. Well, for the league progress, something in it for both sides, but a draw these days never feels quite as satisfying as perhaps it used to in the old days when you got 2 points only for a win.
Yeah, I think looking back on it, when they look at the DVD, both managers and sets of players will be disappointed, feeling that they could have won it, but neither could.
The teams are ready and bursting to get the game underway.
He's blocked the shot well.
Jordan Veretout.
And here's the shot. And that will be a corner.
That's a silly tackle, really. Well, it is an early yellow card here, and that rather... Gallo. Miralem Pjanic.
And now the shot!
Well, he's skimmed the top of the bar here.
Well, I think the keeper was probably comfortable, but decent effort.
Guiding it through the defenders. And he's put it away. Oh, it's an offside decision.
Well, the players can't believe it, and neither can the crowd, but it's the right decision.
Some options now for the pass.
Lukaku!
And the goalkeeper got a touch to that. Jordan Veretout. An incisive pass. Plenty of power, but not too much direction. That's marvellous goalkeeping. And the scores are still level this late in the game. Real chance.
Richly deserved opening goal. A match that looked as though it might end frustratingly for them. But they have been the better side throughout.
In goes the corner.
Oh, it's a goal, it's an equaliser. And it just shows that possession isn't everything, because they've had pretty little. But when they got the ball...
Big welcome to you all to this very famous football ground. Martin Tyler here along with Alan Smith, and we must get used to it now being called the Allianz Stadium. And here for you today, Juventus against Frosinone. It really is shaping up to be a fantastic season. So much competition, particularly at the top.
Well, we haven't got to the halfway mark yet, but I do hope it continues in this fashion. So close.
Juventus, they've got a decent result in their last game. It was away from home, and they drew against Fiorentina.
Yeah, the 1-1 draw, there was plenty of room for improvement, but the manager's been talking up their team, and I think they'll win here.
Wholesale changes for Juventus. Wojciech Szczesny starts in goal. Miralem Pjanic starts, a midfielder in good form. Mario Mandzukic is the main striker today. And this is how the manager of the visiting team wants to go today. His starting 11. Vitor Aspe starts, a player struggling for form. And it looks good in attack with these two strikers. Well, the kickoff is underway, and sit back and enjoy what should be 90 minutes of fabulous football with Juventus very much to the fore. Trying to get the ball. Lorenzo Arialdo. Poor on the ball. Well, he's pressed him there to running the ball out of play. Juventus regain possession here. Joao Cancelo. Gallo. It's a very good interception. Gentner. He's put it out. It's gone out for a corner. Well, look out in this match for the pace and the attacking threat from wide areas that Douglas Costa can bring.
Yeah, there's quick and there's quick. I mean, this boy is lightning, so if he gets a chance to run at his man, it could be good night Vienna for him.
Corner swung in. Can't put any pressure on the goalkeeper like that. Easy pickings from the corner. Joao Cancelo. Here's Douglas Costa. Miralem Pjanic. This is an exercise in patience as they try to get an opening. Still got a bit to do, but this is promising. He's blocked the shot well. Coming up now, a corner. The ball's just deflected behind for that. In goes the corner. Really commanding goalkeeper, and that's easy for a player of his ability to catch the corner. Samuel Umtiti. Piazza. He's got it away. And that's a throw for Juventus. Matuidi. Mandzukic. Gallo. That's a straightforward piece of work for the goalkeeper.
I think, Alan, the home team need a win. A couple of draws in their last two games. It's slightly unsatisfactory.
Yeah. Mandzukic! Goal, they've taken the lead here. They go in front with this very slick attack. And however the opposition sets up against them,
They have the power to break them down. It's really exciting, it's really entertaining, and as you've seen, yet again, it's really effective.
You have to be there to score it, and he ran in and got his reward, just couldn't miss.
No, it was a poacher's effort. The final finish wasn't difficult, but to get there, that took a little bit of instinct. He's not the easiest of managers to work for, I know that, but his players are doing what he demanded beforehand now.
Juventus, as predicted, have the lead. Iturraspe. Weber.
Poor attempt at a pass, really.
Well played.
Miralem Pjanic. Getting forward well as a team now. And they're keeping the ball, that's the important thing. Matuidi, on to Mario Mandzukic. Matuidi.
Nice interplay between the two of them.
Well, that's proper defending. They can't score from there, it's out of play. Matuidi. Pjanic. He could cross it now. The aim is to pick out Mandzukic.
Corner for Juventus. Alan, we've got the chance to have another look at Mandzukic's goal. It's given them the lead.
I think there was just too much power on the ball, actually. I mean, the keeper's touch just wasn't enough to keep it out.
And in it goes. Real chance. Cleared it from the very line itself. Maybe the cross.
Gallo.
They've given it straight to the opposition. And the ball knocked away long. They continue to defend as a unit, but no real attacking outlet, so the game is being played in their half.
Gallo.
Shots on here. The defenders managed to get in the way there.
Miralem Pjanic.
Matuidi. Douglas Costa.
Not rushing it here. Moving from one side to the other.
Mandzukic. Back with Pjanic.
Given away by Pjanic. Well, that pass never looked like reaching its target, and they're away with the ball. Gallo.
That's good support play from his teammates. Matuidi. Shot on!
And he blocked it then.
Gonna try his luck. He's put it over.
Yeah, nothing wrong with the contact, the power, but accuracy just off.
Now they're looking to get forward from this position.
Miralem Pjanic. It goes out wide again.
Gallo.
Pjanic.
It's a good place to win the ball here. He's got it away.
Couldn't keep it.
Luca Maroni.
Matuidi.
Gallo. Mandzukic.
Miralem Pjanic.
Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation.
And that's good support as they build this attack.
Gallo. In towards Mandzukic. That's his game, isn't it? Intercepting. Fighting hard to get possession. Matuidi. Gallo.
He's got his shot off now.
Francesco Bardi with a save there. And that's a throw for Juventus. Luca Marone. Matuidi. Gallo. Joao Cancelo. Matuidi. Alexandro. Playing a lot through Pjanic, aren't they, at the moment?
Well, he's the man on form. He's the man that's likely to make things happen.
Cleared away, well away from goal. He's got the technique to deal with the press. Still got the ball, still progressing. Iturraspe. It's given away. Miralem Pjanic. Alexandro. Matuidi. Prepared to just pass the ball around in their own half, winning the game as the scoreline tells you. Miralem Pjanic. If they maintain their lead to half-time, they'd be satisfied with the first half Juventus, Alan?
Yeah, I don't think there'd be too much for the manager to have a go at them about.
Got past him.
And now the shot!
Now here's a chance to show how good they are at corners and maybe increase their advantage.
Yeah, the crowd sensing momentum is with their team here.
Corner taken by Pjanic. It's not really away, poor clearance. Piazza. Douglas Costa. Now with Matuidi. Looking for shots on here. So close, the post. And that will clear the danger. On the back of a truly fantastic season, Juventus really have raised the bar, particularly for their own supporters. And they're probably not over content with the way the team have played in front of them today. But there's plenty of time in the second half for them to produce their very best. Out of play for a throw. Gentner. Well, then it goes. That was a good crossing position, but not a good cross. Miralem Pjanic. Joao Cancelo. Gallo. Possession changes feet. In behind the defenders. Gets his cross in. Good work by the goalkeeper. Matuidi. Gallo. Well, the team with the ball have got a problem now because the opposition are just sitting behind the ball and letting them pass in front. They've got to find some attacking players with some penetration in their passes. Good vision.
Needs to stay cool now.
Good vision.
Well, the goalkeeper's got it, but only just.
Read the play well to intercept. Samuel Umtiti. And the added time will amount to 3 minutes at least. Joao Cancelo. Just a case of finding the spare man is always available in their own half, and the opposition letting them do this at the moment, although they are trailing.
Here's a chance, goalkeeper exposed.
Miralem Pjanic. Gallo. Got the opposition backpedaling a little bit.
Mandzukic!
He wasn't fazed by facing a player who's already got the better of him in this game.
Well, he's got his defenders out of jail there because they allowed the striker to run for it.
Well, that's half-time at 1-0. I think that's a good performance, isn't it, Alan, from him in the...
Type of that, and he'll be well pleased.
It is such a wet day, and it's been raining through half-time as well. We'll just have to see how much the pitch can take.
And here's the shot. What a dive to reach it and make the save.
One of the saves of the season so far.
Now that will be a corner.
And in it goes. There's still danger here after this half clearance. Shot on! They've really bridged the gap here, Alan, haven't they? And this goal proves it.
Well, it might be David versus Goliath, but David has stepped up there big time.
Well, there's a goal that's perhaps not gone according to the script here. They just picked their moment to get forward after a lot of defending.
Yeah, and they can thank the defenders for that, but when they did get the ball, they moved it forward really quickly. They were ruthless there.
It is level. Both sides have scored here now. Miralem Pjanic, Luka Marone, Gallo, here's Alexandro.
Oh, he's cut that out well read.
Luka Marone, Matuidi, Miralem Pjanic.
Well, I like the look of this attack. Cleared away, well away from goal. Gentner, good vision. Well, this could be dangerous in a wide position. Opportunity now! Well, that's great work by the goalkeeper.
I think the two teams were going to play on here, but the referee has stopped it for this injury. Well, the injured player has gone off. We're going to get the game restarted with a drop ball. Robertson, Gallo, Matuidi, to Robertson. Working hard just to see maybe a sight of goal. Gallo.
A lot of patience here from Juventus. Now this is an interesting attack.
Pjanic stopping the pass getting through with a good piece of anticipation. Well, the ball's been deflected out, so it'll be a throw-in.
It's a change here, and I think it might be a tactical one.
Lorenzo Arialdo.
Trying to thread a pass through, but not successful.
Gallo. And that's across the field to try and switch the play. And Juventus need to make this substitution now, they feel. Lorenzo Arialdo.
Maybe just kicked it a little bit there, and pass goes straight to the opposition. Put into the middle. Cleared away by the defender.
Joao Cancelo. Miralem Pjanic. To Robertson. And it's been an hour of very good football here. We've still got 30 more minutes to go, and I'm sure we're going to enjoy that as well. Well read by the defender. Piazza. Saw the pass coming and got there first.
Making sure there's no turnover.
Iturraspe. Peters.
Incisive pass. Safety first there. It comes out off the goalkeeper. Able to cut that out with some sharp movement.
Robertson.
Just read the intentions of the opposition there to make the interception. That's slick and quick from Juventus.
Miralem Pjanic. Gentner.
Drills it in. Keeper's ball, no question about that. It was a weak cross, really.
Piazza. To Robertson. Miralem Pjanic. Gallo. Iturraspe. Peters.
Now here's a chance to get at the opposition. Done well under pressure here to hold the ball as the challenge came in.
Well, this will be interesting. Changes now for both teams.
A good run towards the near post. Punched away by the keeper.
Advantage played. We love to see it.
Takes on the shot. Great work by the goalkeeper. The ball is his and he's made sure he's protected it.
At the moment, the pitch is bearing up under this torrential rain, which only seems to be getting worse.
Well, the groundsman on the sideline will be looking a bit concerned. I mean, it is a great surface and it does drain extremely well, so it would take a lot for this game to be called off.
Gallo.
Douglas Costa. On to Mar... He's got his shot off now. He got in the way. And shoots!
Shot blocked here, but he clears the danger.
Has a go here. Douglas Costa. Matuidi. With Douglas Costa.
Doing well to keep the ball. Gallo.
Douglas Costa. Wonderful chance.
Juventus have won a corner now.
Dybala with the corner. Good defensive clearance there. Juventus looking to attack in a wide area now.
And that, for sure, is a goal kick. And now it's a Juventus substitution. Anthony Weber. Well, they've got the ball back now in the middle of the field. And getting into attacking positions here, Juventus.
Dybala. Mandzukic! Oh, it's awesome. This attacking strength that they've got. They lead again, and they'll be feeling they're going to head for victory again. Such a difficult thing to score on a regular basis at this level of football, but they have found the answer.
It's Juventus in front. Now the countdown is to 10 minutes left. Gentner. Manager thinking for the away side, time for a change. An opportunity to shoot.
Much happier times for Juventus these days. Fantastic Serie A triumph in the 11-12 season, and they're building on that and looking extremely good here with a very controlled performance.
The time is on the side of Juventus, who continue to lead here.
Yeah, they've played well.
Douglas Costa trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. Oh, well done, the goalkeeper. He's keeping his team in the match.
Oh, he'll be getting some pats on the back off his teammates after that if they end up winning.
Gentner. Peters. Gentner.
Chance to cross it.
That's out of danger there with that clearance. A good run towards the near post. Keeper's ball, no question about that. It was a weak cross, really. Gallo. Luca Marone. And they've spread it out wide here. They've worked so hard, the team, to be in front here, and that's been recognised by the supporters.
Yeah, I think they've recognised that it has been a really good performance, but still a bit of work to do.
Just looking at the tactics of this match, maybe this substitution will hold the key. Peters. Quick-witted and quick in his movement too to intercept there. And the time to be added on here is a minimum of 3 minutes. Oh, it's come off the goalkeeper, still in play. Capuano. Done well under pressure here to hold the ball as the challenge came in.
They know the clock is against them, but the opposition is doing well against them as well.
Shot on! Good work by the goalkeeper. Another turnover in play here with that interception. And the victory today goes to Juventus. Really bad weather today, really good game.
Yeah, we forgot about the weather. Only 10 minutes in because it was so entertaining. Great stuff.
It was absolutely extraordinary, exceptional, elegant, excellent.
Well, so often we think of his creative abilities, but a couple of goals here have won the match for his team.
Well, the kickoff is underway, and sit back and enjoy what should be 90 minutes of fabulous football.
I think, Alan, the home team need a win. A couple of draws in their last 2 games.
Mandzukic!
Goal, they've taken the lead here. They go in front with this very slick attack. And however...
Matuidi.
Shot on!
And they blocked it then.
Going to try his luck.
He's put it over.
Yeah, nothing wrong with the contact, the power, but accuracy just off.
Got past him.
And now the shot!
Now here's a chance to show how good they are at corners and maybe increase their advantage. And here's the shot. What a dive to reach it and make the save.
One of the saves of the season so far.
Still danger here after this half clearance. Shot on! They've really bridged the gap here, Alan, haven't they? And this goal proves it.
Well, it might be David versus Goliath, but David has stepped up there big.
Doing well to keep the ball. Gallo. Douglas Costa.
Wonderful chance. Juventus have won a corner now. And getting into attacking positions here, Juventus.
Dybala. Mandzukic. Oh, it's awesome. This attacking strength that they've got. They lead again, and they'll be feeling they're going to head for victory again. Such...
They know what's at stake. Just a point required to guarantee their passage through to the knockout stages. We'll have it live on EA TV. Good evening, everyone. Is it going to be a story of Bianconeri joy? We shall find out shortly. Turin is the city in question, the home of Juve. I'm Derek Ray here in the commentary position, and joining me will be Lee Dixon. And the chances there for Juventus to make certain that they will be in the knockout stages of the UEFA Champions League. It is Juventus up against Basel.
Well, Juve find themselves in a very strong position. I can't see them letting qualification to the Champions League knockout stages slip from here. They're a very, very well-organised unit and talent as well. Can't wait for this one.
Juventus fans remember the years when they weren't playing in the Champions League, so even though they are Italy's team, have been for a long time, it's still a special occasion when they're involved.
Well, absolutely, and the off-the-field activities in the past we'll forget about, but on the pitch they're a real powerhouse. They do everything right for me, the way they play the game, and certainly their defensive nous is second to none.
And the starting lineup for for Juventus. And they are a team, Lee, known for their aggressive high pressing.
Well, absolutely, that takes a lot of hard work, a lot of organisation, force the opposition to make early passes. The weakness of it, if you beat the high press, you can get exposed at the back.
This is how the visitors will set up today. Would you call it 4-5-1, Lee?
Yeah, I really like this formation, Derek. 4-2-3-1, really. The two central midfield players supplying support to a three ahead of them, and then a lone striker with a number 10 just behind him.
And they get the ball rolling in this Champions League group stage confrontation. Pjanic. Brahimi on the ball. Romelu Lukaku now. Here's Robertson. And they deal with the threat this time. Matuidi. Brahimi. And just a whisker away with that effort.
Well, he chose his instep. Good technique, just wide.
Zufi has it. Pjanic now. Matuidi. Dybala really is obsessed with taking the game to the opposition, but can they produce from here? Well, looking at the table, it might be a night of celebration for the home fans because they know their heroes could clinch a place in the knockout stages this evening with games to spare, Lee.
Well, yeah, and they need a point to go through, and sometimes that can be a dangerous position. Just go out and win the game. That'd be my message to the players.
Chiellini. Matuidi. Now Matuidi. And the defender finding a solution to the problem. Fabian Frey. Kalulu has it. Look at Zufi. Well, can he make this move count? Well, let's see what he has in store for them. And the referee has given them a corner. Played into the centre of the box. And you need your defender to take charge. Over the touchline for a throw-in. And Balanta now. Look at Zufi. Carrying a genuine threat here. No problems grabbing hold of that one. Yassine Brahimi. They've given it away. Will there be a tangible end product? Now, what can he do here? Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Can they hit on the break? He's just a thorough reader of the game. And there we saw it. Pjanic. Dybala. Romelu Lukaku. Well played in from the flank, but not to any great effect. And the danger cleared. Pjanic. Lukaku. The goalkeeper relatively untroubled.
Yeah, he's not going to let that one in, Derek.
He has teammates to play it to. Ideal for the goalkeeper, for any keeper. Matuidi losing out. Pjanic now. It's with Joao Cancelo. Andrew Robertson. Pjanic now. Now Matuidi. Lukaku. Pjanic. Tend not to associate Pjanic with errant passes like that. There's a slide rule pass. Now the task is to remain focused. Bonucci doing the blocking. Corner coming up. And that's a deep corner. Goalkeeper's ball every day of the week. Joao Cancelo. Dybala. All ball, no doubt about it. And he's been a bit unlucky. It'll be a throw-in. Now Matuidi. Lukaku. Pjanic. Well, visionary passing. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. And here is Dybala. Well, let's see, does he mean business? Can they put it away? Remarkable save, yet again, inspirational. Matuidi. Well, it was a very good-looking move, but alas, no end product. Throw-ins given. The effectiveness of the high press. Teammate in support. Kalulu has it. Given away by Basel. Now Matuidi. Pjanic. Fabian Frey. So a goal kick is what's coming up here. It's with Dybala. Matuidi. It's with Joao Cancelo. Dybala. Pjanic. Now, what can he do here? Is he going to punish them here? Well, he got the touch on the ball, and so a corner it'll be. And delivered by Pjanic. It's still alive. A case of foiling the opposition by whatever means. Juventus will have to throw it back in play. Joao Cancelo. Now Matuidi. Will there be a tangible end product? Given away. Kalulu has it. Pjanic. Juventus have given it away. Matuidi. Juventus, the old lady, they know how to keep the ball. What can they do from here? And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Kalulu has it. Sylvain Widmer. Here's Bonucci. Pjanic. Romelu Lukaku now. And slipped through beautifully. Dybala. Can he make this move count? And a no-nonsense clearance. Albion Ayeti. And on the ball, Frey. Pjanic now. And here is Dybala. The ball with Stocker. Ayeti. And on the ball, Frey. It's with Kevin Bua. Carrying a genuine threat here. Now Chiellini. Now Matuidi. Here's Robertson. Pjanic now. It's with Joao Cancelo. Pjanic. Luka Zufi. The ball with Stocker. Well, let's see what he has in store for them. Manoeuvring his way forward. Good tackle. Sylvain Widmer. Well, thumped clear. Now, let's see, does he mean business? Now, what can he do here? And a powerful effort, but just lacking accuracy.
Yeah, narrowly wide, Derek. Decent effort, he smashed it.
And on the ball, Frey. Is he going to punish them here? An opportunity to forge ahead from this corner situation. And firing it into the area. Taking care of business defensively here. Well, you always want to stamp your ticket for the knockout stages as early as possible in the group phase. And if results stay as they are now, it will be job done.
Well, it will do, but being comfortable sometimes breeds complacency. They can't afford that, but carry on doing what they're doing, they should be fine.
And as the second half commences, both sides can reflect on a first half in which they weren't so very evenly matched. And on the ball, Frey. Will there be a tangible end product? Crossed into the penalty area. Still possibilities. Yassine Brahimi. Now Matuidi. Brahimi on the ball. And it's with Yassine Brahimi. Paulo Dybala's ready here. No-nonsense clearance. And a throw-in forthcoming. Bonucci. The one thing he does know how to do is shield the ball. Yassine Brahimi. Here's Robertson. There's a slide rule pass. He might be able to carve something out. Simple save for the keeper.
Well, he had to pick the flight of the ball up, that was all. Got behind it. Good save.
The ball with Stocker. Bua. Luka Zufi. Valentin Stocker. Meticulous polisher of his defensive game, Pjanic. Romelu Lukaku. Attending to his defensive chores. Now Matuidi. Andrew Robertson. Matuidi. Kalulu has it. Zufi has it. And Balanta now. Given away by Basel. Here's Robertson. Now Matuidi. Juventus keep possession, and it's positive possession. What can they do from this position? My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. So the corner played into the box. An attempt like that, never likely to trouble the keeper.
No, he's got his positioning right, but it was a poor shot in the end.
And the advantage accrues to the attacking side. He just keeps going, no let-up. Not messing around with that clearance. Delivered into the area here. It lacked conviction, that clearance, and maybe an opportunity for the opposition. Straightforward piece of goalkeeping. And we're inside the final 30 minutes. Potentially a chance to do damage on the flank for Juve. Clattered away. Joao Cancelo. Here's Robertson. It's with Joao Cancelo. Pjanic. Joao Cancelo. It's with Dybala. The tackle crisp and accurate. Joao Cancelo. The cross is on. Well, he failed to get it away properly. Albion Ayeti. That move looked as though it had genuine potential, but it's broken down. Andrew Robertson. Pjanic. Douglas Costa. Romelu Lukaku now. He's unable to take the chance, and he'll be disappointed here.
Well, 0-0. It should be 1-0. It really should.
So close to keeping himself onside, but offside is the verdict.
Well, and that's his job, the linesman. Give those tight offside decisions and get them right.
Here's Bonucci. Pjanic. Well, it's come down to the final 20 minutes here. Here's Robertson. Joao Cancelo. Lukaku. Well, the attack promising as it was, scuppered there. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Not quite the counter-attack that they had in mind. Well, let's see, does he mean business? Can they slot it home? Pjanic. Lukaku. It's with Dybala. Matuidi. Well, he's setting the table for his team. Bua. Now Chiellini. It's with Joao Cancelo. It is to be a throw-in. And a Juventus personnel change here. Well, the defender had the reading of that against Douglas Costa. Possibilities for Douglas Costa. Lukaku might fancy it, you know. And they deal with the threat this time. And now Bernardeschi. Well, that is a defender's job to come to the rescue. A good-looking move. And behind it goes the concession of a corner here. And delivered by Pjanic. Well, he was being very closely marked, but the header not on the target.
No, just off target, and the thing is, the defender did his job, but he just couldn't quite get enough of his head on it.
Fabian Frey. This could be an interesting avenue. And a throw-in forthcoming. Now, what on earth happened there? And they'll have to throw it back in play. It's with Kevin Bua. And now Douglas Costa. No worries for the keeper. Ayesi. Fabian Frey. Well, I must say it's a fine-looking attack, but what can they do from this position? Options aplenty. After that, a goal kick it'll be. Bonucci. Pjanic. It's with Joao Cancelo. They have the sixth sense to know what to do and win it back. Dybala. Federico Bernardeschi. It's with Dybala. Bernardeschi. He has plenty of support. Carrying a genuine threat here. Fabian Frey. Given away by Basel. And the referee is going to add on 3 minutes. Pjanic now. It's with Joao Cancelo. Pjanic. Juventus on the front foot. Waning moments of the game. What next with the game level? And on the ball, Frey. And so that is going to be that. The final whistle here. And they're in a pretty comfortable position because not only have they booked a place in the knockout stages, it's still very much on for them to finish top of the group league.
Yeah, absolutely. Going through takes the pressure off a little bit, but the big teams, the good players, press on and finish top.
It is a great fixture with a wonderful history, and the usual hype has been building all week long. The stadium is full and the fans are getting to fever pitch. Martin Tyler here with you as usual, and delighted to have the company of Alan Smith.
Thank you, Martin. It's a pleasure to be here.
We've got Parma against Juventus. Very much the highest scoring team we've seen this season. Juventus, exceptional.
Well, they play such an open, expansive game. It does leave them vulnerable at times, but they've just been outscoring the opposition.
Gervinho, his last season in the game, possibly.
And once your reactions slow down, I mean, it's such an integral part of the position, and he feels maybe that he's not what he was.
Let's have a look at Parma and their team today. 4-3-3, and they've got natural wide players in that front three with a central striker.
I think that's the key, because those lads on the flanks, it's quite a complicated job actually, because they've got to come inside, support the centre forward, and they've also got to funnel back when they haven't got the ball, so an onus on them.
Wholesale changes for Juventus. Wojciech Szczesny starts in goal. Samuel Umtiti plays with Leonardo Bonucci as the fullbacks. Miralem Pjanic starts with is the main striker today. Fasten your seatbelts, this should be fantastic.
I think he saw the look from the other player and saw where the pass was going and read it.
Robertson. Miralem Pjanic. Mandzukic. Nice return pass. Oh, he spotted the pass and cut it out.
Guiding it through.
Now, can he take them on? Biabiani with a cross.
It's not a cross that's caused the defence any problems, and certainly not the goalkeeper.
Miralem Pjanic. Gallo. To Robertson. Mandzukic.
Doing well to keep the ball. Douglas Costa.
Maybe he'll cross it here. Danger was looming large, but they've got themselves back on the ball, and that's a throw for Juventus. Samuel Umtiti. Gallo. Robertson. Piazza. Mandzukic. Piazza. That was a penetrating pass, or would have been had it got past the interceptor. To Robertson. Gallo. Pjanic. Kuchka. Well, the referee's blown the whistle after a challenge like that. Maybe he's just putting down a marker. No hesitation. The yellow card's coming out even this early in the game.
Yeah, not even his own teammates can complain about that one, but the fact it's early does create a problem. Well, the manager up on his feet down there after that sliding tackle. He feels that was a dangerous challenge on his player.
Cleared away, well away from goal.
Gallo. Matuidi.
Shot off! Right from the kick-off. They look like scoring, they have now.
Sharp from the off, and what a good goal.
Very neatly taken. The first time response to the ball coming his way.
Well, if you don't have to take more than one touch, don't. And this striker is known for that.
Well, here's the goal again. Well, no surprise to see that it's Juventus in front. Lustenberger. Kuchka. And they've spread it out wide here. In comes the challenge. Samuel Umtiti. Matuidi. Joao Cancelo. Matuidi. Gallo. Mandzukic. Now a chance to get a bit of width into this attack.
And they're keeping the ball, that's the important thing.
Leonardo Bonucci. Gallo. To Robertson. Mandzukic, an incisive pass. There was danger, but he's cleared it. Gallo. It's looking good, this move. Douglas Costa, time to get the ball in. Probing away, trying to find room for a shot, maybe. Mandzukic! Oh, well done, the goalkeeper, and he's hung on to the ball. Gervinho. Patrick Van Aanholt. Anticipated the direction of the pass and was able to intervene. Gallo. Robertson. Leonardo Bonucci. Piazza. Mandzukic. Gallo. Pjanic. Shots on here. Tried for his second goal of the game. Thwarted by the keeper this time.
Yeah, and that's a good stop. He stayed on his toes. Good reactions.
And there is some backup for him in this position. And he can clear it here. Leonardo Bonucci. Piazza. Gallo. Any danger to the goal has gone with that clearance.
Well, how defensive have they become at the moment? Just sitting in their own half and letting the opposition pass the ball around in front of them. Maybe they feel they're not going to be hurt.
Gallo. Mandzukic. He's got his shot off now.
And they have scored. And they do lead now by 2. And they've worked very hard for this. It should get them across the line at the end of the match. We'll see.
He has a little glance up there and he's aiming for that top left. It's a superb finish.
Let's have another peek at that goal.
Well, it's great when a plan comes together and the manager doubly delighted with the way his team are playing.
Restarting at 2-0. Dedrick Boyata. Robertson. Leonardo Bonucci. Gallo. To Robertson.
Pleasing on the eye, and no great risk at the moment in their own half. And they are winning the match, of course.
Matuidi. Miralem Pjanic. Matuidi.
The playmaker here is Miralem Pjanic.
And they can't get near him, can they?
Matuidi. Mandzukic. Good reading of the play, anticipating the pass. Guiding it through. Trying to get behind the defenders to get in a good cross. And that's going to be a goal kick. And here's the replay again.
Well, one of the most powerful strikes I've seen this season. And one of the most accurate too, to finish up in the top left-hand corner.
Won it back with an interception. Some options now for the pass. And now the shot! Got in the way. And the referee spotted that deflection. He's pointed for the corner. In goes the corner.
In the crowd of players, the keeper goes for a punch.
And the cross goes towards the far post.
And they get it away. Got the opposition back. The shot's on!
Wojciech Szczesny with no difficulty whatsoever. Piazza to Robertson. Matuidi. Gallo. Robertson. Looking for an opening with some good controlled build-up.
Defended well.
Matuidi.
Pjanic. On to Mario Mandzukic. He's given it. Penalty.
Oh, I think he's got it spot on too. Definite foul.
Now the referee has made his call here. It is a free kick, but only a free kick, not a booking.
Yeah, this ref does tend to give players the benefit of the doubt. He's done so there.
And he scores from the spot.
Well, he's taken plenty of penalties before, and it showed with that confident strike.
Yeah, I mean, this boy is a composed penalty taker, and he showed it there. Really, really cool strike, that.
One team really on their game today, the other very off-colour.
Dedrick Boyata. Joao Cancelo. Gallo. Miralem Pjanic. Piazza. Mandzukic. Got the tackle in.
It's unlike him, really, to play the ball straight to the opposition. Now, this is an interesting attack.
He could lay it off to the supporting player.
Mandzukic.
Gallo. Here's a chance to whip it in.
Mandzukic wants to be really positive when he gets the ball, just like this. Matuidi. He's got his shot off now.
Corner to be taken.
Put the corner in the middle. Shot on! Blocked on the line.
It's a corner again.
Here comes the corner. Shots on here.
Corner again. Good save.
Four minutes. Strong punch from the corner by the keeper. He could cross it now. And shoots!
And that shot's blocked very quickly. Corner coming up.
Douglas Costa plays it in, opting to punch that corner away.
Patrick Van Aanholt
On the move and able to cut out the pass.
and getting into attacking positions here, Juventus. Looking for an opening with some good controlled build-up.
Not trying to catch this cross, he's punched it away. Defender did well to get to it, but hasn't really...
And the referee has signalled for half-time. 3-0 is the scoreline at this point. Only one team in it as we head for half-time. Only one team in it. The other team, they are struggling.
Well, wildly different team talks, I think, from the managers. One's got an awful lot of work to do. The other one will be saying, same again, please, lads.
Well, the referee's blown the whistle after a challenge like that. Maybe he's just putting down a marker.
Shot on! Right from the kickoff. They look like scoring, they have now.
Sharp from the off, and what a good goal.
How defensive have they become at the moment?
Gallo.
Mandzukic, he's got his shot off now, and they have scored. And they do lead now by 2. And they've worked very hard for this. It should get them across the line at the end of the match. And he scores from the spot. Mandzukic wants to be really positive when he gets the ball. Just Matuidi. He's got his shot off now.
Corner to be taken.
Put the corner in the middle. Shot on! Blocked on the line.
It's a corner again.
But here comes the corner.
Shots on here. Corner again. Good save. Well, we wonder if the second half's going to be like the first, one-sided.
Pleasing on the eye, and no great risk at the moment in their own half. And they are winning the match, of course. Looking to use the full width of the pitch in this attack. Douglas Costa. There's a dangerous feel to this attack. It's looking good from their point of view.
And that's good support as they build this attack. Kuchka. Well, it will be a throw. It's gone out off that player there. Dedrick Boyata. Patrick Van Aanholt.
Slipping it through.
Biabiani with a cross.
Cleared away by the defender.
Matuidi. Saw the pass coming and got there first. Juventus will get the throw. Gallo.
Matuidi.
Attacking team not happy about that offside call, but
We can see it again here.
Well, he is quick, this lad, and he can afford to give himself another yard. I think he's got the beating of these defenders in a race.
Gallo. Douglas Costa. That's good support play from his teammates. Matuidi. Well, they're building steadily here, working away. Jonathan Biabiani. Kuchka. Quick change of possession here. Gallo. Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it. Couldn't go down the outside, he's gone inside. Shots on here. Well, he could have added to the lead there. So close. Lustenberger. Jonathan Biabiani. Here's Gazzola. Put in from the wide area. Wonderful save from Wojciech Szczesny. Still on the attack, and they've got a corner. Corner played into the middle. And now the shot!
He really gave it the laces there, didn't he, Alan?
Yeah, he did connect with it beautifully. Not a bad effort at all.
Quick-witted and quick in his movement too to intercept there. Dybala. Just a case of finding the spare man is always available in their own half, and the opposition letting them do this at the moment, although they are trailing. Matuidi. Not a very active way of playing this for the defending team, because they're not going out and closing the opposition. They're just saying, well, you can have the ball, we'll cope with it. But it does invite the sort of pressure you can crack under. And that's a throw for Juventus. Well, Alan, here's the substitution now.
Well, he's done his bit. He got the goal that put his team in the lead. Can they hold that lead?
To Robertson. Gone out for a goal kick. He's doing more, isn't he, than just keeping them ticking over in midfield. He's running the show.
He's got this ability, hasn't he, just to pull away from his marker, get into space on the half turn, and that was a wonderful assist.
Gallo. Robertson. Stylish football with the ball, using it so cleverly.
Yeah, he's got wonderful vision. He's always aware, he always knows what he's going to do with the ball before it comes to him.
Threading it through. Wonderful save. Had to really reach out for that. Corner to be taken. And in it goes. That hasn't troubled the keeper.
Samuel Umtiti. Gallo. Attacking now. Trying to find a way through here. Probing away. He could cross it now. A simple piece of defending, really. Kuchka. Trying to stretch the opposition, using the wider areas. He's got his shot off now.
There's still a long way to go, but it's a step in the right direction with this goal.
Well, that's an awesome goal.
The defenders seemed to lose the concentration almost. They saw it coming from a long way out.
Different angle on it here. (3-1) the scoreline as we restart the game. Matuidi. Gallo. Joao Cancelo. Samuel Umtiti. Dybala. Here's Douglas Costa. Joao Cancelo. Higuain. It's rather skewed off his head in the end.
Yeah, he didn't catch it properly. I think he probably closed his eyes there.
The quality of the cross deserved a better finish, Alan.
I almost think he thought he'd scored before the ball actually came to him. He was too casual.
Lustenberger. Patrick Van Aanholt. They've got numbers in this attack, and it looks dangerous. And here's the shot. Difficult skill, good effort.
Yeah, timed it perfectly, as you have to do with those volleys.
Samuel Umtiti. Matuidi. Joao Cancelo. Higuain. Dybala. Gallo. Higuain! The chance did open up for that kind of shot.
Well, if you don't have a go.
Matuidi. To Robertson. Robertson. Oh, it's come off the goalkeeper, still in play. Now this is an interesting attack. Has to get it away. And shoots! Oh, it's a corner via that deflection. Juventus get the corner. And here we're going to have a substitution. And it seems as though it's for tactical reasons. He's put in the corner. Gallo. Could whip it in from here. Higuain. An opponent around him, that's good screening of the foot. Shot on! That was close, and well hit too.
Yeah, he really did get the laces behind it.
Now the countdown is to 10 minutes left. Played forward, a bit of menace in this attack. And it's back for a corner again. Real supporters here, the aficionados of Juventus, the tifosi, and they are in fine fettle.
Well, we haven't got long to go, but the noise seems to be cranking up, if anything.
Corner played into the middle. Great place to win it back. Goodness, they needed him then to clear that. And that's a throw for Juventus. João Cancelo. Matuidi. Douglas Costa. Dybala. Working hard just to see maybe a sight of goal. That's good play once more. He's knocked it out of harm's way. Brahimi. Now, can he take them on? It's tough for the defenders. They keep conceding these corners. Taken by Douglas Costa. Defended well. Douglas Costa. Good position for the cross. Umtiti. The shot's on. And goodness me, he's there again to clear it away. And looking at my watch, 4 minutes left. Jonathan Biabiani using his physical power to protect the ball. Dybala. Gallo. Bit of space to go forward into with the ball. And now the shot! Well, that is quite a wild effort at goal, although he got good contact on the ball. Gonzalez. Dybala. Cedric Boyata. Gives it away. Matuidi. Dybala. Well, that will encourage one or two players. Still 5 minutes to go of added time. Could get the ball into the box now. Well, the wide man can show his skills here. Higuain. What a goal! That's good finishing. He knew exactly what he was doing, putting the ball low into the corner of the net.
Well, that's a great goal. He showed a lot of composure, not to mention skill, to find the bottom corner like that.
Well, it's just a footnote to the match, really. It confirms the win.
Yeah, I think the goal scorer would be pleased. Another one for his tally late on the match here. Well, it's great when a plan comes together and the manager doubly delighted with the way his team are playing.
Little surprising that it is as one-sided as this late in the game, but the team leading deserve the margin of what's going to be a very comfortable victory. Gervinho. Good screening, and he's kept the ball. Done well under pressure here to hold the ball as the challenge came in. Here's Douglas Costa. Dybala. Well, they are really knocking the ball around well.
Yeah, there's always been
Threads it through. Douglas Costa. And here's the shot. not really tested the goalkeeper, but sometimes he can look a bit too easy. He made sure he made the save competently.
Yeah, he did, and he doesn't...
And the victory today goes to Juventus. Well, at times you thought they got a bit greedy, but why not? I mean, if you're on top of an opponent like they were here today, rub it in.
Well, they did. They were ruthless, weren't they? They rubbed their faces into the dirt, and there's the hallmark of the top side.
Big welcome to you all to this very famous football ground. Martin Tyler here, along with Alan Smith, and we must get used to it now being called the Allianz Stadium.
Juventus make one change.
Wojciech Szczesny starts in goal.
Miralem Pjanic starts with Blaise Matuidi in the centre of the park. Mario Mandzukic is the main striker today.
The opposing team will start the game like this.
Well, it's the old joke, isn't it, Alan? Diamonds aren't forever, but they are for this game anyway, for this manager.
Yeah, it looks that way, doesn't it? We've got those lads on the side of the diamond quite wide, but I think they might tuck in when they haven't got the ball, just to try and stay nice and solid through the middle.
Juventus, I think they're a good side, you know. They played very well in that away victory against Parma.
Yeah, surprisingly so, 4-1. But they're full of it at the moment. I think they might get themselves another win here.
So, Juventus get us underway here. Joao Cancelo.
Miralem Pjanic.
Piazza. Poor on the ball.
Juventus will get the throw. Good reading of the play, anticipating the pass.
Piazza.
Matuidi. Miralem Pjanic. Mandzukic.
Piazza in powerfully there. Joao Cancelo. Samuel Umtiti. Gallo.
A bright idea, but he couldn't manufacture the pass that would have got his teammate away and in on goal.
Key figure for Juventus in this fixture, I'm sure he's going to be.
Well, left foot, right foot, he just caresses the ball. And he's got an eye for a pass too, wonderful.
Joao Cancelo. Matuidi. Miralem Pjanic. Gallo. And it's gone out for a throw-in. Miralem Pjanic. Matuidi. Matuidi. Mandzukic. Miralem Pjanic. Gallo. There's good progress with this attack.
Pulls it back now.
It's a corner for Juventus.
Pjanic with the corner. Defended well.
Samuel Umtiti. Robertson. Gallo.
Douglas Costa has a go here.
And the referee's given a corner to Juventus.
He did see it all the way, Alan, but it's still a good save.
Yeah, because it was sweetly struck, and you do have to pay attention to those.
That's a fine shot, an even better save.
He's a long way out, and sometimes they can catch tries, but he was on his toes.
And now the shot! Oh, it's awesome. This attacking strength that they've got. They lead again, and they'll be feeling they're going to head for victory again. Such a difficult thing to score on a regular basis at this level of football, but they have found the answer. They've got the formula. Dangled the ball in with that touch. Knew exactly where the goal was, where the ball was.
All about timing. It was so clean, that contact.
And we can see a slightly different viewpoint on it.
Well, it's been tight before that goal, but now the manager, he's so pleased because I reckon he feels his team can go on and win this.
Well, no surprise to see that it's Juventus in front. Just working away to try and find an opening.
Taking on the defenders. Trying to get in behind just a little too eagerly then.
He could give the defender a yard, you know, and still get there. He can afford to give those defenders a yard or two, you know, because he's quicker than them.
Miralem Pjanic.
Read that well with the interception. Slipping it through. Put into the middle. Trying to get the cross in. Nearest defender blocked it. Very sharp reaction save from close in.
Oh, time to celebrate for the underdogs. Could make something of this.
Corner swung in. So close with that good delivery. Well, a millimetre away.
Saw the pass coming and got there first. Matuidi. Gallo. Douglas Costa. Pjanic. With Douglas Costa. Piazza. Matuidi. Here's Douglas Costa. Douglas Costa. Gallo. Mandzukic. On to Pjanic. Mandzukic! He's refused to be beaten here.
Well, standing ovation from the fans, and why not? What a stop.
In from Douglas Costa. There's still danger here after this half clearance. Matuidi. Pjanic. Shots on here. It's a corner. Swung in by Pjanic, choosing to punch the corner away, the goalkeeper this time. How's he done that? It's a fantastic save. To Robertson. Gallo. Well, the team with the ball have got a problem now because the opposition are just sitting behind the ball and letting them pass in front. They've got to find some attacking players with some penetration in their passes. Shot on! Got in the way. Working hard just to see maybe a sight of goal. And now the shot! Oh, well done, the goalkeeper, and he's hung on to the ball. They are the league leaders, Alan, and they're playing like league leaders.
Yeah, they are. They've got that swagger about them, haven't they, Martin? Produced some majestic stuff today.
Gallo. Mandzukic. Well, there'll be more work for Juventus to do in the second half, Alan, won't there? But it looks as though they're going to go in front at the break.
Yeah, they've missed some decent chances, so just need to be a bit more clinical.
And now he's looking for some support. Pjanic. Well, this could be dangerous in a wide position. I think he saw the look from the other player and saw where the pass was going and read it. Could get his cross in now. Trying to get the cross in, well blocked by the defender. Joao Cancelo. The playmaker here is Miralem Pjanic.
And they can't get near him, can they?
Now, can he take them on? The shot's on! Well, they've got a corner now, and possibly a chance to add to their lead.
Well, they've created chance after chance. They need some ruthlessness now.
In goes the corner. Mandzukic! There was the opportunity to extend this lead.
Yeah, he took it early, maybe a bit too early as it turned out.
And there is some backup for him in this position. Trying to pick out someone in the centre. Cleared away by the defender. Oh, he got it away, but in the end, straight to an opponent. On the back of a truly fantastic season, Juventus really have raised the bar, particularly for their own supporters. And they're probably not over content with the way the team have played in front of them today. But there's plenty of time in the second half for them to produce their very best.
Plenty of width for the team to attack into. And here's the shot.
Good block. Matuidi. Gallo.
Douglas Costa. It's Matuidi. He's got his shot off now.
Well, safe hands from the goalkeeper there. Not the most demanding save, but it had to be made.
Yeah, easy though to take it a little easy, take your eye off the ball.
Here's a chance to go down the outside of the opposition.
And the goalkeeper will get this one, no problem. Looking for an opening with some good controlled build-up. Saw the pass coming and got there first. Fourth official has indicated 3 more minutes. Mandzukic. Here's Douglas Costa. Joao Cancelo.
No great pressure on the Juventus players as they can pass the ball around here. Shot on! And now they're 2 up with another fine piece of attacking play. Typical, really, of the work of the players and the effort that they put in on the training ground. The manager's got terrific belief in attacking football, and he must be thrilled, probably beyond even his wildest dreams. They attack, they score, they attack, they score. That's the kind of team they are.
Oh, don't they look good when they fly in like that? Could easily have gone anywhere else in the stadium, but it's gone where he wanted it to go, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's the sign of a natural finisher. That one-touch finish, it really was a beauty.
Just widen the margin here to 2-0.
And there goes the whistle for half-time, and the scoreline is 2-0. Well, the player that we're featuring here has done well. He's certainly been an influence on this first half.
To be honest, Martin, I have seen him play better, but he got himself a goal.
And the ball is on the roll again, and the second half is underway.
I think he saw the look from the other player and saw where the pass was going and read it.
Mandzukic. Gallo.
And shoots! Well, they've all gone to the defender to say well done, but I think the guy who had the chance really should have scored.
Well, he had the chance to get his shot away, even though he had to take it quickly. Should have done better.
It's an easy cutout for the opposition, saw the pass coming.
Gallo.
Well, they are in the lead and they are on the ball, but in their own half at the moment.
Joao Cancelo.
Well, how defensive have they become at the moment? Just sitting in their own half and
letting the opposition pass the ball around in front of them. Maybe they feel they're not going to be hurt.
Well, the wide man can show his skills here. Well, no scraps for the attackers to feed on from the goalkeeper that time. Hung on to the ball well. Miralem Pjanic.
Well, he saw the guy he could switch the play to and came up with the pass as well. Excellent. Gallo. To Robertson. It'll be a throw.
Slipping it through. Oh, he's missed it.
Oh, it's a head-in-hands moment that he knows that could be costly.
Matuidi.
Joao Cancelo.
Miralem Pjanic. Matuidi threads it through. In on the goalkeeper. Matuidi! Oh, what a touch by the defender.
He was so quick to get into position, to get his body in the way there.
Pjanic with the corner. Shots on here. They blocked it then.
Gallo. Joao Cancelo.
Samuel Umtiti. Miralem Pjanic. We've given it straight to the opposition. There's a dangerous feel to this attack. It's looking good from their point of view. Now we have a corner to come via that deflection.
He's doing more, isn't he, than just keeping them ticking over in midfield. He's running the show.
He's just gone out there and enjoyed himself, hasn't he? That's been the key. Always wanting the ball, and as you can see, he's not been disappointed, and his teammates will be delighted with the assists he's provided too.
In goes the corner. Oh, he's got it off the line. That's amazing defending.
Well, that's what defenders are for when the goalkeeper's beaten, and he was there.
Just working away to try and find an opening. Now he's looking for support. Well, then it goes. Well, the kind of save that you make after training every day for that kind of situation from close range. He's put in the corner.
Well, that's easy for the goalkeeper, Szczesny.
Matuidi. Gallo. Brahimi. Mandzukic. Great player always, but really at the top of his game today.
He is almost those opponents intimidated by his presence down there.
It's looking good, this move. Brahimi.
Good defensive clearance there. Matuidi. Luca Marone. We've got the away manager indicating he wants to make a substitution now. Well, down on the touchline, getting the details about that injury is Jeff Shreves. Jeff.
He landed really heavily on his shoulder there. You can see the discomfort he's in. But he's a tough guy. I think he'll carry on.
And Jeff showing he's right amongst it and knows what's going on down there. Matuidi. Miralem Pjanic. Douglas Costa. Mandzukic. Gallo. Now it's a free kick that the referee has decided to award.
Action on the benches. Both teams are going to make a substitution.
Well, he's a long way out here, Martin. I can't believe he's going to actually try and shoot.
Let's fly!
A succession of corners here.
Quite a save that from the free kick.
And there's a fair few bodies in front of him. He's got to keep his eye on the ball. He did so.
And the keeper has kept it out.
Well, it was a powerfully struck shot and top marks to the keeper there.
Well, the goalkeeper wouldn't want to be beaten from there, and he made sure he wasn't spectacularly.
Yeah, he would have been disappointed to get beaten, but nevertheless had to keep his eye on the ball.
In goes the corner.
Mandzukic! And such quality in the build-up, and a brilliant finish. A wonderful goal. Scoring from a set-piece, it's so satisfying. Conceding, less so.
Well, I think you might hear afterwards that this one was as a result of a training ground routine. Well worked.
Well, a little look of celebration, but inwardly, he must be buzzing. Brilliant.
Well, if you put it on the spot like they did, it's going to end up in something like that. It's going to end up in a goal. Well, it's great when a plan comes together and the manager doubly delighted with the way his team are playing.
One team really on their game today, the other very off-colour. Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it. Good reading of the by anticipating the pass.
Shot on!
He's blocked that well.
Has a go with the volley.
He's spotting it up now to take the corner.
Put the corner in the middle.
Defended well.
They've gone wide, chance to get the ball in the box. Good clearance. And that will be a throw. Oh, he spotted the pass and cut it out. He got there just in time. In the end, a fantastic clearance. Happy days for these fans.
Oh, without question. There's only one winner in this match, although we've got a little bit of time left, but they've played really well.
Matuidi. Robertson. Gallo. Well, they are in the lead and they are on the ball, but in their own half at the moment. They're really working the opposition around with this passing. They can't get near it.
No, they can't. They're having to do a lot of chasing. They're just wearing them out.
Strong, fair challenge. Ball's out for a throw, though. It's a very good interception.
Gets his cross in. And they get it away.
Now they're looking to get forward from this position. To Robertson. Matuidi. Matuidi. The opposition letting Juventus have the ball even this far up the pitch. There's some potential in this move. Building steadily here, keeping possession. A real opening for him. That's a good header, very close. Actually hit the frame of the goal.
Yeah, brought an ooh from the crowd, that one.
And on the clock, 8 more minutes. It's not often you get at this level a game as one-sided as this. It's great for the team with all the goals, but the others just waiting for the final whistle. It's damage limitation in these closing minutes. Just a mistake, really. He's not even asked too much of the opponent. It's just a mishit pass. Dybala. Joao Cancelo. Gallo. Matuidi. Matuidi. Douglas Costa. Dybala. Matuidi. Gallo. Bit of space to go forward into with the ball. Matuidi. And now the shot! Difficult skill, good effort.
Yeah, timed it perfectly, as you have to do with those volleys.
Four more minutes. Came in with the challenge and the ball broke free. Luca Marone. Samuel Umtiti. Gallo. Everyone wanting the ball, which is great for the team that are winning and keeping the ball and running down the clock in doing so. Gallo. Dybala. To Robertson. Oh, the board's gone up. 4 added minutes. Dybala trying to get the ball in behind. Pushed onto the frame of the goal.
Still can't believe that didn't go in. Keeper, what a stop.
Gallo. Luca Marone. To Robertson. Dybala. Lukaku. Well, he has cleared the danger. Brahimi. Gallo. Matuidi. Cleared away by the defender. Able to cut that out with... and the victory today goes to Juventus. Well, we've seen a game here, Alan, where one team has had the ball and the other team hasn't.
Yeah, there was a golfing class out there today, which was surprising, given the two sets of players. I wasn't expecting it.
Well, undoubtedly, he was the star man today.
Well, so often we think of his creative abilities, but a couple of goals here have won the match for his team.
Shot! Oh, it's awesome. This attacking strength that they've got. They lead again, and they'll be feeling they're going to head for victory again. Such a... The shot's on!
Well, they've got a corner now, and possibly a chance to add to their lead.
Shot on! And now they're 2 up with another fine piece of attacking play. Typical, really, of the work of the players and the effort that they put in on the track.
Just working away to try and find... Now he's looking for support.
Well, in it goes.
Well, the kind of save that you make after training every day for that kind of situation from close range.
He's a long way out here, Martin. I can't believe he's going to actually try...
Let's fly!
A succession of corners here.
Quite a save that from the free kick.
And there's a fair few bodies in front of him. He's got to keep his eye on the ball. He did so.
In goes the corner.
Mandzukic! And such quality in the build-up and a brilliant finish. A wonderful goal. Scoring from a set piece. Shot on!
He's blocked that well.
Has a go with the volley.
He's spotting it up now to take the corner.